Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. Let's talk about this, man. No players in the Rising Stars game. Is it well deserved? Really? Come on, man. Let's talk about this. Knicks family, what's poppin' with you? What's going on with you, man? Yeah, you heard it. You seen it. Right? No players in the Rising Stars game. I mean, I didn't expect Frank Ntilikina to be in there. Right? Frank Ntilikina really hasn't been having that good of a season. I'm cool with that. I'm all right with that. I fully expected that Kevin Knox would be in the Rising Stars game. Really, I did. And, I mean, was he snubbed? I don't know. I don't know if that's the word we want to call it. But, yeah, I expected Kevin Knox to be in the Rising Stars game. But, what can we say, man? He wasn't... I'm a little disappointed. I want to see my guy playing the Rising Stars game. You know what I mean? It would have been good for him, in my opinion. But who am I? I don't even know who votes on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who votes on this stuff? I got my man Ron Cleveland. I haven't seen him in a while. Ron Cleveland in the chat. Welcome back, my friend. What's poppin' with you, Ron?
Man. A lot's been going on, man, since the last time I got on, man.
A whole lot.
Knickerbockers, man.
A lot of stuff going on, man. A whole lot of stuff going on. What you think about it, man? What's your mindset with it?
I'm a little afraid on more ways than one, man. You got to be careful when you start trying to get players that's already under contract with another team. And what if you don't get them now? That's going to send a bad message to the players you do have.
Yeah.
I.e., being one who we trying to build around, which is KP. You know what I mean? I think that can end bad. But the only thing I will say, really, with KP, even if he find out that New York really trying to trade him, oh, well, what can he do? If he signed an offer sheet as an unrestricted free agent, we can match. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we'll still have control for at least another 4 years.
Yeah.
But after the 4 years, then what? So I'm kind of mixed on that, man. And then, of course, we know what happened in the past with that Melo deal, man.
Yeah. But, I'm sure we're going to talk about... Hey, Ron, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. I want to know what you think about the Rising Stars game. I want to know what you think about that.
Man, please with these idiots, man. I don't know who put these teams together, but when you're talking about Rising Star, it's exactly what it is. They're not a star yet, but they have the ability to be one.
Right.
So you tell me, when you look at Kevin Knox, his game don't translate as someone who can potentially be a star in this league one day? It'll be a foolish thing for anybody to say he doesn't look like that. And didn't he have a 31-point career game?
Yeah. I mean,
And was the player of the month? Was he the player of the month or the player of the week in December?
He was the player of the month of December. He was the player of the month of December.
And that was just December. We in January. And you mean to tell me he's not one of those players invited? And let's look at Alonzo Trier, another one, outperforming his draft selection. You telling me he couldn't have been in this game? And what about Mitch, leading all rookies in block shots, if I'm not mistaken?
Right.
You telling me he don't belong in that? Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, we know that New York bias, man. That's all it is.
Let's take a look. Let's see who's in the Rising Stars. Right. So right now in the Rising Stars for the USA, you got Jared Allen, Marvin Bagley III, Lonzo Ball, John Collins, De'Aaron Fox, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kyle Kuzma, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Trae Young.
Trae Young.
I mean, there's some competition in there. If that's what they're going by, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? You got 10 guys. If they're only choosing 10 guys, it's tough to crack that lineup. And now you look at the world. The world team, you got Og Anunoby, not sure if I said his name right, DeAndre Ayton, Bogdanovich, Luka Doncic, Shai Alexander, Kurucs, Lauri Markkanen, Josh Okogie, Cedi Osman, and Ben Simmons. I mean, we didn't have anyone that was really going to get on the world team anyway because Frank Ntilikina was not going to make the world team. He wasn't cracking that 10. You know, Frank Ntilikina hasn't really played.
Frank wasn't going to make that. I wouldn't even think about Frank making anything right now. But so far as Knox and Trey, man, either one of those boys, they could have possibly took, to me, they could have taken the dude out of Atlanta, man. They could have took his spot. His spot could have been.
Okay, so you think they could have bumped? You think they could have bumped Trae Young?
Yeah, they could have bumped Trae Young. Because if you think about it, what Trae Young is doing is what he should be doing, numbers-wise, because who's on the Atlanta team? I can't call 5 players on that team. Only person I can think of is Bazemore other than him.
Yeah. Let's see what Mark thinks about this. Mark, I'm about to come to you, man.
Yeah.
What's good, man? What do you think about it, man? Knox, no Trae, no Robinson on the
Bro, that list, all these players are more consistent than our players. I just looked at that list. They're playing better than our young stars.
You might be right.
If you go look at, even like for Trae Young, you know he's gonna give you every night, and he's running a whole team. That Jaren Collins kid, he is for real.
Let me ask you this: why are they keeping it to 10? Why not 15?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good point.
I think the game is 40 minutes. I don't think it's 48. I think it's 40 minutes.
Okay, or 12 or 13 players. I mean, 10?
I don't know. I don't know. But when I look at that list, I didn't see the list till now. If you go look at all of them, they're all consistent. Even for the kid that played for Brooklyn, the center.
Yeah,
he's an important cog for them on the defensive end.
Afro man. Yeah, he's tough.
Not to seem like I'm coming down on my players, but those players right there are way consistent than our players, bro. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Knox in there the most out of Mitch and Trey, but he's not consistent like those guys. Even with Trae Young, a lot of people might not like him, but he's giving you 17 and 7. And he's controlling the offense and what he does for that team.
Okay. All right.
But I tell you this right now, though, Sim. What I'm really ready to see Fitz do with our team, man, is really like totally pull the plug, man. And I know this might be a lot to ask for, but I would love to see either Trier or Dotson in the starting lineup and taking your boy Hardaway out and putting him to the bench.
Nah, he can't do that.
It's not gonna happen.
He can't do that.
Yeah, because he already said why, because of the money.
Not even that. I think he's using it for a trade chip, bro. You got to keep him playing like that.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? You can tell that Hardaway isn't in the plans. If you heard that statement he made when Enes Kanter was still crying, and I don't know why he's still on our team at this point, just buy him up. I just want him to go away. But what he said about Hardaway, he didn't say about his game. He said that his contract basically is the reason why he's playing.
53 minutes.
Say that again. You're breaking up, Mark. You're breaking up. Breaking up on us, Mark.
That's the play.
Mark's breaking up on us.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know what you're saying, Ron. But I doubt, I doubt, we're gonna see any kind of change with, with Tim Hardaway Jr. Unless he gets traded at the deadline. He's here, or he could get traded after the deadline, but I just don't see anything happening with Tim Hardaway Jr. And as long as he's here, I think he's going to be in the lineup. As long as he's here, I expect him to be in the lineup.
I just had enough of seeing him this year, man.
I hear you,
man. We can move on from him, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I'm sick of seeing him on our team, man.
Yeah. I'm assuming, we're going to have our same starting lineup for tonight. Tim Hardaway is going to be in that starting lineup. Trey Burke, Kevin Knox.
You hear me now? Right?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right. I'm assuming that we're going to have our same starting lineup. Trey Burke in the starting lineup. Kevin Knox.
Yeah, I did see him starting. Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cut you off, man, but I definitely wanted to talk about him, man. That last game I watched with this dude, man, he is not a starting point guard in this league, and I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, you can score, but you're a liability on defense, and the offense looks so boring. If the ball doesn't move, he don't get nobody else involved, man. And there's been plenty of times I'm watching Mitch break to the basket. He's not looking to throw the lob to him. I'm like, getting the ball to nobody else. When he was getting the ball, it was like 2 or 3 dribbles, pull up, jump shot. Him and Tim Hardaway game is almost mirror images, man, of each other. And I hate seeing Trey Burke on our team, man. He's another one that got to go. He's another one. He's a G League player, man. He is not a starting point guard in the league. Matter of fact,
he may not be a starting point guard in the league, but he's definitely going to be starting for us tonight. He'll be starting for us tonight.
He's a third string guard.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway is going to be starting for us tonight.
Emergency, and that's what he is right now.
Right. Tim Hardaway is going to be starting for us tonight. Kevin Knox, Noah Vonleh, and you know what? I don't know. Mitch Robinson, I guess, or Lance Thomas. Looks like that'll be the starting lineup. I'm not exactly sure what Dallas is going to be doing, as far as their starting lineups. But we know who the Knicks are going to be throwing out there on the floor.
I would rather see Trey as the starting point guard tonight. When I saw Trey Burke showing up as a starting point guard, I just dropped my head, man.
I want to see what Kadeem Allen.
I want to see Kadeem. Yeah. I want him to start.
I want to see what he does again tonight. I doubt. I don't think that they're going to bring him. I don't think that David Fizdale is just going to throw him out there as a starter. I'm not saying that he couldn't start and get the job done. I just don't think that
he's not going to do that out of the respect for Trey Burke.
Exactly.
I believe.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll do it out of the respect for Burke and all that stuff. So yeah.
Training camp is something he was saying.
Yeah. So, well, look, man, the game is getting ready to start. My key matchup for tonight.
Well, you got 14 minutes before it starts.
We still got 14 minutes?
Yeah, because it don't start at 7:30. It starts at 7:45.
Well,
sometimes I don't know exactly what time tip off is coming on. But
tip off is 15 minutes from the starting time.
Let me know when tip off comes on.
All right.
I want to see Kevin Knox match up against Luka.
I want him to go at him. These are the games where I want to see him just go at him. Honestly.
Yeah,
I agree, Mark. I'm waiting for him to tell somebody, "Give me the ball," like Sean Johnson. Give me the ball.
That is the confidence you want. To have confidence to him, you got to see games where it's like, okay, Doncic is here. I'm a rookie. He a rookie. He out here balling. I should be at least someone near his talent to take over games.
Exactly.
It's kind of a shame, bro.
Give me the ball.
And he don't have the athleticism as Knox. This is one of his games.
And I think that's really the difference. Remember, everybody was gloating, me including, the summer league play, how he played.
Uh-huh.
He had that mentality in the summer league, like, hey, give me the ball, get out the way. It looked like a total different player from summer league to what he is right now in the regular season. Right. He looks like a different player mentally. Mentally, he don't look like.
But I think I think we got to remember though. When he's in summer league, you're playing against you're playing against young players more your age, you might have the confidence to demand the basketball. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the league and now you're playing with people that are a little bit older than you, you may not have that same confidence.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, especially having Tim Hardaway as a quote unquote leader for this year. He probably felt like, hey, I don't want to step on this toe. But
hold on.
Where he was drafted at, he should have been, hey, you the man. Hey, give me the ball. We're going to be the 1-2 punch. Let's do this thing.
Hold on, Ron. If you look how when Doncic came in, he made everyone on the Dallas respect him.
Oh, yeah.
He made every single player on that Dallas team respect him. He took it. That is the definition of taking it. And then Sim, they're gonna follow you if you show your ass out and in basketball like that. Veterans is gonna respect you.
Yeah,
they're gonna respect you off jump.
I agree. And he's also been playing with adults. Right?
Yeah, he's been playing with
he grew up playing with adults. It makes a difference, man.
Come on, Sim. It's been 30-some games. He has to know that he is the best player on his team.
Right, but you got to understand it makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he has naturally, if you look at him, you see him. He has a quiet type of personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everyone doesn't have the same kind of personality, and it might take him a little bit longer to grow into that role. Where Luka maybe has that kind of personality
into America.
But listen, Luka, he has that personality. Plus, he's been playing with adults. So it's a little bit different.
It's a little bit different. What you're saying, man? Because even I recall on my time, man, when I started playing ball, I was out of all the guys in my neighborhood, man, my age, I was playing with the older guys. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so after playing with them older guys, man, playing with guys my age, it wasn't no thing. You know what I mean? And I never was afraid to play against people that were older than me.
Yeah, that should give you confidence.
Yeah, it should.
It's like when you go to any park and you want to go against the older guys.
Right, but still, it takes time when you do go against and play against the older guys. For most people, not everybody, but for most people, it takes time for you to get that confidence to demand the basketball, to do things like that. And it also takes sometimes when you're out there, 'cause I played a lot of ball, it takes a veteran sometimes to give you that confidence to say, hey, you take it, youngin. You demand the ball. And you know what? They have that. But
there's no way a European should have way more swagger than an American-born player coming over like that.
Everyone has their own personality. But listen, he has a.
Hey, Mark, you got to think about it though. Every now and then you get one outlier, man. And so Doncic is an outlier. You know what I mean?
But let me ask you a question, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
So you think even before when Knox came into the league, you don't think he was the best player on most of the courts where he played rec basketball at?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, come on.
I think so.
Come on.
Yeah, but rec basketball is not the NBA, man. It's not the NBA. Rec basketball, sure. He's played rec basketball, but he's not the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And Luka has...
high school level, he probably was still better than most guys he played against.
Right, and Luka has a veteran to show him how to be that guy.
Hey, and Sam, didn't
Knox don't have one of them.
I know. Honestly, Dirk didn't show him how to be the guy. He took it.
I'm saying, but
Dirk just came in and took it, bro.
I disagree. I disagree. I believe that Dirk has a lot to do with what Luka is right now.
No.
Obviously, Luka has his own talent, but you're gonna tell me that Dirk is not mentoring him? And teaching him how to be a leader in the NBA. Come on, man.
Hold on. He's mentoring from a different perspective. But him coming into games and taking over the game, I don't think that's from Dirk. No, that is not Dirk teaching him how to take over games like that.
I mean, obviously he don't teach him how to take over the game, but he's teaching him how to be a leader. He's helping him learn how to be a leader. That's why you have a guy like Dirk.
Yeah, he's teaching him how to be a professional.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you have a guy like Dirk.
We don't have that true veteran dog on our team. We don't have a true veteran dog to teach Knox.
You know what I'm saying?
But Thomas is a veteran. Courtney Lee is a good veteran. Those guys are serviceable players. But you're talking about an ex-all-star player and Dirk about to be in the Hall of Fame. That's what he has. We don't have a Hall of Famer teaching our young guys.
Look, this is what I'm. Listen, Mark. Hold up. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Dirk gave him talent or taught him how to take over the game, but you still got to have a veteran that could be like, it's okay for you to do it. Right? Because there's a respect factor there. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Here, go ahead. It's your world. It's your world. Where if he was playing with someone like Tim Hardaway Jr., it might be a little bit different because Tim Hardaway might not want to give him the basketball. Tim Hardaway might want to cry if he gets the basketball. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference there.
But now I also under question his competitiveness when he's on the court.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm questioning more with Knox is his fervor when he go against his peers.
And Mark, that's fair enough. That is fair enough because I see him disappear too much. But I mean, dude, you in the league, man. It's time to knuckle up. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that I see with Knox, and it really ain't his fault. And I think this just goes to coaching, man, because it's been plenty times this year we've seen when Knox has it going in the first half. Second half come around, they don't give him the ball.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah.
Froze up on me, Mark. My man Mark froze up on me. Actually, the whole froze up.
That game we had against the Cleveland, and he hit that tying dunk. Remember he hit that tying dunk, and the way Fizdale reacted. You don't think Fizz wanted him to do that every single game consistently?
But you know what the problem is?
You don't think that.
And he got it. You know, he does. I'm sure he wants him to do it consistently. He has to learn. He has to learn how to do it. Everyone's not gonna have that. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's not gonna have that. People have their own personalities. They grow up with this personality, that personality. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. And I apologize, Mark and Ron. The video cut off. It takes time. And I see some people saying that Dirk handed Luka the keys. Yeah, you're right. He handed him the keys. And sometimes it takes a veteran to hand you the keys to say, okay, it's okay for me to be the guy. It takes that sometimes. It takes a veteran to hand you the keys to say, it's all right for me to be the guy. I'm not saying that Luka doesn't have his own talent. I'm not saying that Luka doesn't have his own takeover ability, right? But when you come to a team and you have a veteran like Dirk there, right, then that's a guy, you know, that naturally you might want to respect. And when Dirk says it's okay for you to do it, it means something. It means something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, Knox may not have the same personality as Luka. I'm not saying that he does. Right? I know they're both 19 years old. People still have their own personalities, and we got to let them have their personality and see how it develops. Right? And see how it develops. Luka, we expect, is going to continue to grow and get better. Hopefully, Knox does as well. Knox may need to mature more. People coming from Europe, you can see it. We all see it. Seem to be a little bit more naturally mature than guys that's in the U.S. It's that way. It's that way. Luka was actually able to come in and be at the top of the pecking order. I would say, pecking order as far as on the court, but Dirk is at the top of the pecking order. You know what I mean? As far as being the leader on the squad, Dirk is at the top of the pecking order, and then Luka is, there. Knox had to come in and be behind a few people, regardless of how good the teams are or not. There's a different pecking order when it comes to teams, and that's based on people's personalities, people's part of it is their game on the floor, but people's personalities, all that kind of stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna let you guys get to the game. I think that the Mavs are gonna take the game. Right? I think they're gonna take this game. I think it'll be a close game, but I think they're gonna take this one. The Knicks beat them earlier, but I think we're a different team now. I don't think we have the same confidence that we had earlier in the season. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. All right, I'll catch you guys at halftime, and then after halftime, I'll catch you guys at the post game. All right, deuces, ladies and gentlemen. Deuces. Enjoy the game. Damn, man, it's still doing it.